Hey, you. Come on, get in. Yeah, I know it's late, but I couldn't sleep, and I figured maybe you couldn't either. I saw your light was still on when I drove past your place, so I took a chance. No, you're not bothering me. I'm the one who texted you at midnight asking if you wanted to go for a drive. I wanted to see you. Is that okay? Good. Buckle up. We're not going anywhere specific, just driving. I love nights like this, when the streets are empty and it's just us, and the sound of the engine and the glow of the streetlights passing by. It feels peaceful, you know? Like the whole world is asleep, and we're the only two people awake, sharing this quiet moment together. You want music? Sure, pick whatever you want. My phone's in the cup holder. Password is, well, you already know it. Yeah, your birthday. I've had that password for like 2 years now. Haven't changed it. I don't know, I like being reminded of you every time I unlock my phone. It's not weird, it's sweet. Shut up. Okay, what are you picking? Of course you picked that song. You always pick that song when we drive together. Remember when we first heard this? We were driving back from that concert 3 summers ago. You were singing along so badly, completely off key, and I was laughing so hard I almost had to pull over. Yeah, that was a good night. One of my favorite nights, actually. You know what's funny? I think about that night a lot, more than I probably should. Not just because it was fun, but because, I don't know, something felt different that night. Like, we'd been best friends for so long already, but that night, sitting in the car with you, singing terrible duets, laughing until our stomachs hurt, I remember thinking, I don't want this to end. I don't want to drop you off at home. I just want to keep driving forever. I didn't really understand why I felt that way back then, but now I think I do. But anyway, let's not get too deep yet. We just started driving. Tell me about your day. What did you do? Yeah, sounds like a pretty normal day. Mine was fine. I worked, came home, tried to watch a show, but I couldn't focus. I kept thinking about stuff. Just random stuff. Nothing important. You ever have those nights where you just can't settle? Like your brain won't turn off? That's been me all week, honestly. There's something I've been thinking about. Something I need to, I don't know. Maybe I'll tell you later. Maybe. For now, let's just drive and talk, like we always do. Yeah, like we always do. So, remember that party last weekend? The one at Jake's place? I saw you talking to that girl, the one with the dark hair, Emily, I think. She seemed nice. Are you guys talking or anything like that? Oh, just friends. Okay. That's good. I mean, not that it wouldn't be good if you were interested in her. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. It's just, I guess I always get a little weird when I see you talking to other girls. Not because I'm jealous or anything. Well, maybe a little jealous, but not in a bad way. More like, I don't know, protective. You're my best friend, and I want to make sure anyone you're interested in deserves you. Because you deserve someone amazing, someone who sees how incredible you are, someone who knows that you always remember people's coffee orders, and that you do that thing where you bite your lip when you're concentrating, and that you're terrible at parallel parking but you try anyway. Someone who notices all those little things about you, the things that make you, you. Sorry, I'm rambling. I always ramble when I'm tired or nervous. Mostly nervous tonight, I think. You know what I was thinking about earlier? That time we stayed up all night studying for finals, sophomore year? We were at your place, surrounded by textbooks and energy drinks, and we kept getting distracted every 10 minutes. We probably studied for like an hour total and talked for 6 hours. I remember we started talking about our dreams, what we wanted to do after graduation, where we wanted to live, and you said you wanted to live somewhere quiet, maybe near the mountains, with a big window in your living room so you could watch the sunrise every morning. I remember that so clearly, because right when you said it, I pictured myself there with you. Not just visiting, but living there, waking up next to you, watching those sunrises together. And it felt so natural. Like, of course that's where I'd be. Of course I'd be with you. But then I shook it off, because we were just friends, best friends, and that's all we were supposed to be. I wonder if you remember that conversation, if you remember what I said I wanted. I said I wanted someone who felt like home, someone I could be completely myself around, someone who made everything else feel quiet. I didn't tell you this part, but when I said that, I was thinking about you. I've always been thinking about you. God, listen to me, getting all sentimental in the car at midnight. You must think I'm so weird right now. What? No, I'm fine. I'm just tired and nostalgic and maybe a little too honest for my own good. Can we just drive for a bit without talking? Just let the music play? I promise I'm okay. I just need a minute to breathe. This song. I forgot this one was on the playlist. We listened to this one that night too, on the way home from the concert. You were half asleep in the passenger seat, and I kept glancing over at you, watching the streetlights move across your face. You looked so peaceful, so content. And I remember thinking, this is it. This is what happiness feels like. Not the concert, not the music, not the excitement. Just you, sitting next to me, existing in my space, making everything feel right. I think that was the first time I really admitted it to myself, that I didn't just love you as a friend. I was in love with you. And I've been carrying that around ever since, just holding it close, too scared to say anything, too scared to ruin what we have. Because what we have it's everything to me. You're everything to me. And I don't know if I'm supposed to feel this way about my best friend, but I do. I feel it every single day. Every time you text me, every time you laugh at one of my terrible jokes, every time you show up at my door because you knew I needed company, even though I didn't say anything. You make my life better just by being in it. And I've tried so hard to just be okay with being your friend, to not want more, to not imagine what it would be like if you felt the same way. But I can't anymore. I can't keep pretending that my heart doesn't skip every time you smile at me. I can't keep pretending that I don't look for you in every room. I can't keep pretending that I don't fall asleep thinking about you and wake up hoping today's the day I finally find the courage to tell you. So, I guess this is me, finally telling you. I'm in love with you. I have been for, God, maybe years now. I don't even know when it started exactly. Maybe it was always there, just growing quietly, until one day I looked at you and realized I couldn't imagine my life without you in it. Not as a friend, as more. And I know this is probably a lot, and I'm sorry for dumping this on you in the middle of the night while we're driving. This isn't how I planned to tell you. I didn't even plan to tell you tonight, but it came out, because I couldn't hold it in anymore. And now you're just sitting there, not saying anything, and I'm terrified. I'm terrified that I just ruined everything, that I just made things weird between us, that you're going to ask me to take you home and then we'll never talk the same way again. Please say something, anything. Tell me I'm crazy. Tell me you don't feel the same way. Just, please, don't leave me sitting here in silence, not knowing what you're thinking. Wait, what did you just say? Say it again, slower, because I think I misheard you. You feel the same way? You've felt the same way? For how long? Since junior year? That's almost as long as I have. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're both idiots. We've been dancing around this for years, both too scared to say anything, both convinced the other person didn't feel the same way. How did we not see it? How did we waste so much time? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now, because you're here, and I'm here, and we finally said it. We finally admitted what we've both been feeling. I can't believe this is real. I've imagined this moment so many times, and now that it's happening, I don't even know what to do. Do I pull over? Do I keep driving? Wait, are you crying? Hey, come here. It's okay. I know it's overwhelming. I feel it too. Happy tears, right? Yeah, me too. Can I pull over for a second? I need to look at you properly, without worrying about the road. Okay, we're good. I'll just park here for a minute. Hi. I know we've been sitting next to each other this whole time, but hi. Now I can actually see you, without the dashboard lights and the passing street lights. Just you. God, you're beautiful. I've always thought that, but I never let myself really look at you the way I wanted to, because I was scared you'd see it in my eyes, see how I really felt. But now I can look at you, and you know everything. Your eyes are doing that thing where they get all soft and warm. I love when you look at me like that. Makes me feel like I'm the only person in the world. Can I ask you something? That night at Jake's party, when you were talking to Emily, were you actually interested in her? Or were you just being polite? Okay, I had to ask. I've been going crazy all week thinking about it. You really didn't notice her flirting with you? She was like practically leaning against you, laughing at everything you said. And I was across the room, watching, trying to act normal, when all I wanted to do was walk over and... Never mind, that sounds possessive. What? No, tell me. What were you going to say? You wanted to come find me instead? You left that conversation early to come talk to me? I didn't know that. I thought you were just making your rounds, being a good guest. But you were looking for me? That's actually really sweet. You know what the worst part was? Watching you talk to other people, other girls, and knowing I had no right to feel jealous. Because we weren't together. You weren't mine. Even though in my heart, you've always been mine. Is that okay to say now? That you're mine? Yeah? Good. because I'm yours too. I've been yours for a long time. I just didn't have the words for it until tonight. This is crazy. This whole thing is crazy. A few hours ago, I was lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, convincing myself I'd never tell you how I felt. And now we're here, and you know, and you feel the same way. It's like everything just shifted, but also nothing changed at all, because you're still you, and I'm still me. We're still best friends. We're just more now. Is that how it feels for you too? Like everything is different, but also exactly the same? Yeah, that's exactly it. Can I try something? Don't freak out. Just let me. I'm going to lean closer and is this okay? You're nodding. Okay. Just stay right there. I've thought about this so many times. What it would be like to kiss you. Your lips they're so close. Can I? Oh my God. That was better than I ever imagined. And I've imagined it a lot. Your face is so red right now. Mine too, probably. Can we do that again? Yeah? Come here. Wow, I could get used to this. Sorry, that sounded cheesy. No? You thought it was sweet? Well, good, because I meant it. I want to get used to this. To us. To being able to kiss you whenever I want. Which might be all the time. Just warning you. We should probably start driving again, before someone notices we're just parked here. But I don't want to move. I like being this close to you. Okay, we'll go. But just so you know, I'm holding your hand for the rest of the drive. Non-negotiable. Yeah, I know it's cheesy, but I don't care. I've wanted to hold your hand while driving forever. And now I finally can. All right, let's go. Your hand fits perfectly in mine. You know that? Like it was always supposed to be there. So, where do we go from here? I mean, I know where we're going right now, just driving around. But I mean, us. What does this mean for us? Are we together now? Like, officially? Yeah? Okay, good. Because I really want to be able to call you mine. And I want you to be able to call me yours. I like the sound of that. Yours. You know what's funny? I thought this conversation would be so much scarier. I thought I'd be stumbling over my words, panicking, maybe even pulling over to let you out if it went badly. But it wasn't scary at all. It was just easy. Like everything with you is easy. Even the hard stuff, the vulnerable stuff. It's easier when it's with you. I think that's how I really knew I was in love with you. Because nothing felt hard anymore when you were around. Everything just made sense. Remember that time I called you at 3 a.m. because I'd had that nightmare? You answered on the second ring, and you didn't even sound annoyed. You just asked if I was okay. And then you stayed on the phone with me for 2 hours until I fell back asleep. That was the night I realized this is what love feels like. Not the big dramatic gestures, not the movie moments, just Someone answering the phone at 3 a.m. because they care. Someone staying awake to make sure you're okay. Someone making you feel safe, even from miles away. That was you. That's always been you. I'm so glad I finally told you. I'm so glad we're here, together, like this. Do you remember that thing I said earlier about wanting someone who felt like home? You're that person. You've always been that person. You're my home. Wherever you are, that's where I want to be. And I know that sounds really intense, and maybe it's too soon to say things like that, but it's true. I've never been good at holding back how I feel once I finally admit it. So yeah, you're stuck with me now. Stuck with all my feelings and my rambling late-night confessions. You're smiling. That's a good sign. Can I ask you something else? When did you realize that you had feelings for me? The camping trip? When we got lost on that hike? Oh God, I remember that. We were so lost, and it was getting dark, and we were both trying not to panic. And then we finally found the trail again, and you grabbed my hand and didn't let go the rest of the way back. I remember that. I remember thinking, his hand is so warm, and I didn't want you to let go. So that's when you knew? That's really sweet. I wish I'd known. We could have figured this out so much sooner. But maybe we needed all that time. Maybe we needed to be friends first, best friends, before we could be this. Yeah, you're probably right. Everything happens when it's supposed to. And this, us, this is happening at exactly the right time. Look, the sky is starting to lighten just a little. It's almost dawn. We've been driving for hours. Time just disappeared. We should probably head back soon, before people start waking up. But part of me doesn't want this night to end. I don't want to go back to reality yet. I just want to stay here, in this moment, with you. But I guess we have to, eventually. Can I take you to breakfast? I know this little diner that opens early. They have the best pancakes. We could watch the sunrise, drink too much coffee, talk about everything and nothing. What do you think? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. Our first official date. Breakfast at dawn after driving around all night. Not exactly traditional, but nothing about us has ever been traditional. I really like this. Being able to call it a date. Being able to say my girlfriend or my boyfriend when I talk about you. Sorry, is that okay? The whole boyfriend-girlfriend thing? Or do you want to take it slower? No, you want that too? Okay, good. Because I really, really want that. I want everyone to know you're mine. I want to hold your hand in public and kiss you goodnight and introduce you as my partner. I want all of it. You know what I was most scared of? Losing you. Losing my best friend because I couldn't keep my feelings to myself. But now I realize I'm not losing anything. I'm gaining everything. I still get to have my best friend. I just also get to love them, openly, completely. And that's more than I ever hoped for. Thank you for feeling the same way, for taking this chance with me, for not running away when I confessed in the middle of a random midnight drive. Most people would have asked to be taken home immediately, but you stayed, and you listened, and you felt it too. I don't know what I did to deserve you, but I'm so grateful. Okay, the diner should be just a few minutes away. But before we get there, can I kiss you one more time? Just us, in the car, before the sun comes up and the world wakes up. Come here. Perfect. You're perfect. And now you're blushing again. I love making you blush. All right, let's go get those pancakes, and then maybe we can figure out what to do with the rest of our day. Because I don't want to leave you. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Yeah, I know. Clingy. But you signed up for this. You signed up for late night drives and early breakfast dates and me holding your hand constantly. So you better get used to it. I'm really happy right now. Happier than I've been in a long time. And it's because of you. It's always because of you. Here we are. You ready? Let's go have our first breakfast together, as more than friends. I'm never going to get tired of saying that. More than friends. Together. Finally. Come on, let's go. Before we go in, just one more thing. I love you. I know I said it earlier, but I want to say it again, now that I can, now that you know. I love you so much, and I'm so glad I finally told you. You ready? Let's go. And hey, after breakfast, maybe we can go back to one of our places and just exist together? Watch a movie, fall asleep on the couch, wake up and realize this wasn't a dream? Because I'm going to need some time to process that this is real, that you're really mine now. Yeah, that sounds perfect. All right, come on, let's go start our day together. I could get really used to this. Thank you for tonight, for everything, for being you, for feeling the same way, for saying yes. Now come on, I'm starving, and I want to sit across from you and just look at you while we eat pancakes and drink terrible diner coffee. Yeah, I know that sounds sappy, but I don't care. I'm allowed to be sappy now. You gave me permission when you said you loved me too. So, deal with it. Let's go. Hey, wait. Take my hand? There we go. Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. With you. Always with you. Come on, let's go inside. Our first morning together. The first of so many more. I love you. Now, let's go eat. And then maybe later, when we're back at my place, falling asleep on the couch together, I'll kiss you again, softly, while you're half asleep. And you'll smile without even opening your eyes. And I'll know this is real. This is really real. All right, let's go. My hand in yours, just like it should be. Just like it's always been meant to be. I'll see you tomorrow too, by the way, and the day after that, and every day after. Because now that I have you, I'm not letting go. Ever. Come on, let's go start forever. Together. Just you and me. Perfect. Hey you. I'm here. I know I'm a little early, but I figured you could use the help. Plus, I brought snacks, because I know you, and I know you definitely did not pack any food for today. Yeah, thought so. You're so predictable. It's honestly kind of adorable. Come on, let me in. These boxes are heavier than they look. Wow, so this is it, your new place. It's really nice. I can already picture you here, making it your own. I'm happy for you, really. This is a big step. Though I have to admit, part of me is a little sad you're not staying in the old neighborhood anymore. But I get it. You need your own space, a fresh start. And hey, I'm only 20 minutes away, so you're not getting rid of me that easily. All right, where do we start? Kitchen boxes, bedroom? Or are we doing the classic throw everything in random rooms and sort it out later approach? Yeah, I figured. You never were great at planning ahead. Remember that time in middle school when you forgot about the science fair until the night before? And I stayed up with you until 3 in the morning building that volcano? It didn't even erupt properly. The baking soda ratio was all wrong. But we laughed so hard we cried. And somehow we still got a B-. Good times. I've been thinking about those days a lot lately. How simple everything used to be. How we'd ride our bikes to the corner store, buy candy with our allowance, sit on the curb and talk about nothing for hours. Things were easier then, weren't they? No real responsibilities, no pressure, just us, being kids, being friends. Anyway, let's get these boxes inside before I get too nostalgic and start crying on your doorstep. That would not be a great start to your moving day. Here, I'll grab this one. You take that stack over there. And try not to drop anything. I know how clumsy you get when you're stressed. I'm teasing, mostly. Okay, let's do this. Let's make this place feel like home. So, which room is which? Bedroom's down the hall. Kitchen's obviously here. And this must be the living room. It's got good light, big windows. I like it. You could put a couch right there. Maybe a bookshelf against that wall. Oh, and you definitely need some plants. This place is crying out for some greenery. Don't worry, I'll help you keep them alive, because we both know you're terrible with plants. Remember that cactus I gave you for your birthday 2 years ago? It died. A cactus. The one plant that's supposed to be impossible to kill. You have a gift, truly. All right, let's start unpacking. I'll take the kitchen boxes. You handle the bedroom stuff. And no peeking at what I'm organizing. I have a system. Yes, a system. It's called putting things where they make sense. You should try it sometime. Oh, wait, before we start, I just want to say I'm really glad you asked me to help today. I know you probably could have done this alone or asked other friends, but it means a lot that you wanted me here. It means a lot to me to be part of this, part of your new beginning. Okay, enough sappy stuff. Let's get to work. Hand me that box, the one labeled kitchen? Yeah, that one. Let's see what we're working with here. Oh my God, you packed your coffee mugs with your winter scarves. What kind of organizational system is this? You know what? Never mind. I don't even want to know. Let me just fix this before something breaks. You're lucky I love you. Otherwise, I'd be judging you so hard right now. I mean, you're lucky you have me, as a friend, to help with this disaster. Yeah, that's what I meant. So, tell me about the new job, the one that brought you out here. Are you excited? Nervous? Both? I remember when you first told me you got the offer, how conflicted you seemed. Like you wanted to take it, but something was holding you back. What was it that made you hesitate? Was it leaving the old neighborhood? Leaving your family? Or was it something else? Sorry, I don't mean to pry. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just curious, I guess. I've been thinking a lot about change lately, about how scary it is, but also how necessary. How sometimes we stay in the same place, the same routines, because it feels safe, even when we know, deep down, that we need to move forward. Does that make sense? Anyway, Let me get these mugs in the cabinet, and we can move on to the next box. Oh, hey, look at this. It's that photo from our 8th grade graduation. You kept it. We look so young here, so hopeful, like the whole world was ahead of us. I remember that day, how proud your mom was, how my parents took a million pictures, how we promised we'd stay friends forever, no matter what. And we did, didn't we? Even when you went away to college, even when I stayed local for school, we kept in touch. Late night phone calls, weekend visits, stupid memes sent at 2 in the morning. We made it work. And now, here we are, years later, still friends, still showing up for each other. I'm grateful for that. For you. For this friendship. Even if sometimes it's not quite enough. I mean, not that it's not enough, never mind. Forget I said anything. Let me just put this photo somewhere safe. Maybe on the bookshelf when you get one. You should keep it. It's a good memory. All right, next box. This one's labeled bedroom, so I'm guessing it's sheets, pillows, stuff like that. Please tell me you at least wash these before packing them. Okay, good. I was about to lecture you about basic hygiene. Here, I'll help you make the bed. That way you have somewhere to sleep tonight. Your bedroom's nice, good size, and that window looks out onto the courtyard. You'll get morning light, which is perfect. You always were a morning person. Unlike me, who would sleep until noon if given the chance. Remember all those sleepovers we had growing up? How you'd wake up at 7 in the morning, full of energy, ready to start the day? And I'd be buried under the blankets, groaning, begging for 5 more minutes. Some things never change. Okay, fitted sheet first, then the flat sheet, then the comforter. Here, grab that corner. I'll get this side. There we go. Perfect. It's weird, isn't it? How making a bed can feel so domestic, so intimate. Like, this is your space now, your bed, where you'll sleep every night, where you'll dream, where you'll wake up every morning. I wonder what you'll dream about. Sorry, that was a weird thing to say. I don't know why I said that. Let's just finish up here and move on to the living room. Actually, before we do that, can we take a break? I know we just started, but I could use some water and maybe one of those snacks I brought. Plus, I kind of want to just sit for a minute and talk. Is that okay? Great. Let's sit on the floor, since you don't have furniture yet. This is very college dorm vibes. Sitting on the floor, surrounded by boxes. All we need is cheap pizza and a laptop playing Netflix. Remember when we used to do that? Binge watch entire series in one weekend? We were so good at procrastinating. I'm pretty sure we watched more TV than we studied. But somehow, we both graduated. So I guess it worked out. You know, I've been wanting to ask you something, and I wasn't sure if now was the right time, but I guess there's never really a perfect time for these kinds of questions. So, are you seeing anyone? I mean, I know we talk all the time, but you never really mention dating or relationships, and I was curious if there's someone, special in your life. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I'm just wondering. Oh, okay, so no one's serious. That's good. I mean, not good like I'm glad you're single. I just mean good to know for conversation purposes. Can I tell you something? Something I've been thinking about for a while. I think the reason I've been so nervous about you moving isn't just because you're leaving the neighborhood. It's because I'm scared that this distance, even though it's only 20 minutes, will change things between us. That you'll meet new people, start a new life, and I'll become just a friend from your past. Someone you call once in a while out of obligation, but not because you really want to. I know that sounds selfish, and maybe it is, but I can't help how I feel. You've been such a constant in my life for so long that the thought of losing that, it terrifies me. And I know you're not going to just disappear. I know you care about our friendship, but still, there's this part of me that's scared. Because the truth is, you mean more to me than just a friend. You always have. And I've been trying to figure out how to tell you, or if I should tell you at all. But sitting here in your new apartment, helping you start this new chapter, it feels like now or never. So here it is, the truth I've been holding on to for years. I'm in love with you. I have been, for longer than I care to admit. Maybe since high school, maybe even before that. I don't know exactly when it started, but I know that every time I see you, every time we talk, every time you smile at me, my heart does this stupid little flip, and I feel like I'm 16 again, nervous and hopeful and terrified. I know this is probably the worst timing. You just moved, you're starting a new job, you have so much going on. And I don't want to make things complicated or ruin our friendship, because that's the last thing I want. But I couldn't let you start this new life without knowing how I feel. So, yeah, that's it. That's what I've been holding inside. And now it's out there, and I can't take it back. And you're just sitting there, staring at me, and I have no idea what you're thinking. This is terrifying, by the way, in case you were wondering. Say something, please. Anything. Even if it's just to tell me you don't feel the same way. At least then I'll know. I just need to know where we stand. Wait, what? You feel the same way? Are you serious? Or are you just saying that to make me feel better? Because if you're joking, this is a really cruel joke. You're not joking. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say. I've been so convinced that you saw me as just a friend that I never even let myself hope that you might feel something more. But you do. You really do. This is the best moving day ever. I mean, I know we still have a ton of unpacking to do, but right now, I don't even care. Right now, all I care about is this moment, us finally being honest with each other. Can I hug you? I know that's probably a weird thing to ask, but I need to feel close to you right now. I need to know this is real. Thank you. You smell the same, like you always have, like home. Is that weird to say? Probably, but it's true. I've imagined this moment so many times, what it would feel like to finally tell you, to finally hear you say it back. But nothing I imagined comes close to how this actually feels. It's better, so much better. I don't want to let go. Is that okay? Can we just stay like this for a little while longer? I know we should probably talk about what this means, about what happens next, but right now, I just want to hold you and be held. Okay. I know we can't stay like this forever, as much as I'd like to. We still have boxes to unpack and furniture to assemble and a million other things to do. But before we get back to work, I need to ask you something. What do we do now? Where do we go from here? Are we together now? Like, officially? I know that sounds so high school, but I need to hear you say it. I need to know that this is real, that we're really doing this. You're saying yes, we're together. I'm your girlfriend, and you're my boyfriend. I like the sound of that. I really do. Okay, now I'm getting all emotional again, and if I start crying, I'm blaming you. These are happy tears, though, so it's okay. All right, let's get back to unpacking, because the sooner we finish, the sooner we can just relax and enjoy this new reality. Plus, I'm pretty sure your mom is going to call soon to check on you, and I'd rather not have to explain why we're sitting on the floor crying and hugging. She'd never let us hear the end of it. Okay, next box. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this one's full of books. Of course it is. You and your book collection. I swear, half your stuff is just books. You know they have libraries, right? You don't have to own every book you've ever read. I'm kidding. I love that about you, how much you read, how curious you are about everything. It's one of the things I fell in love with. The way you can talk for hours about a book you just finished. Your eyes lighting up, your hands gesturing wildly. You're adorable when you're passionate about something. Let me help you stack these on the shelves, once you get shelves. I guess for now we can just stack them in the corner. There, that works. Now, what's next? Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you something, a housewarming gift. It's small, but I thought you might like it. Here, open it. It's a photo frame with a picture of us from last summer at the beach. Remember that day? How perfect the weather was, how we stayed until sunset. I wanted you to have something to remind you of home, of where you came from, of the people who care about you, of me. I know it's cheesy, but I thought maybe you could put it on your nightstand or your desk, somewhere you'll see it every day. You like it? Good, I'm glad. You know, I've been thinking about how different things are going to be now that we're together. And I'm excited, but I'm also a little scared. What if we mess this up? What if being in a relationship ruins our friendship? I don't think I could handle losing you, not after finally having you. But then I remind myself that we've known each other for so long, that we've been through so much together. And if anyone can make this work, it's us. Right? I want you to know that I'm all in. I'm committed to this, to us, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure we're happy, that we're good to each other. Because you deserve that. You deserve someone who loves you completely, who shows up for you, who makes you feel valued. And I want to be that person. I want to be your person. Okay, I'm getting sappy again. I need to stop. Let's finish unpacking, and then maybe we can order some food and just hang out as a couple. Our first official date, eating takeout on the floor of your empty apartment. Not exactly romantic, but it's very us. All right, let's tackle the living room boxes, and then we'll be done with the essentials. The rest can wait until tomorrow or this weekend, whenever you have time. And I'll come back to help, if you want me to. Actually, I'll come back even if you don't want me to. Because now that we're together, you're stuck with me. Hope you're okay with that. This one's labeled living room. Let's see. Oh, decorations. Picture frames, candles. You're actually putting effort into making this place look nice. I'm impressed. Usually you just throw furniture in a room and call it good. I'm glad you're taking your time with this, making it feel like home. And I'm honored to be part of it, to help you set up this new chapter of your life, and to be in it with you as more than just a friend. Can I tell you something else? Something I've never told anyone? Every time you talked about moving, about starting over, about this new job, I felt this ache in my chest, like I was losing something important. And I didn't understand it at first. I thought it was just sadness, just missing a friend. But then I realized it wasn't just friendship I was mourning. It was the possibility of us. The possibility that if you moved away, if you started a new life, we'd never get the chance to be anything more. And that thought, that fear, it was unbearable. So I made myself come here today. I made myself help you, even though it hurt. Because I knew, deep down, that if I didn't say something now, I'd regret it forever. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I took the risk. Because now we have a chance, a real chance to be together, to see where this goes. And even though you're living here now, 20 minutes away, I know we'll make it work. We've made everything else work. Why not this? All right, these decorations can go on the coffee table, once you get one. For now, maybe just set them aside. Your apartment is slowly coming together. It's going to look great once everything's in place. And I'll be here to see it, every step of the way. Because that's what girlfriends do, right? They show up, they support, they help build a life together. I'm still getting used to saying that, girlfriend. But I like it. I really like it. Okay, I think we're almost done with the essentials. Just a few more boxes to go. And then we can relax, order that food I mentioned, and just be together. You know, I keep thinking about all the times we were together before. All the moments that felt almost like dates, but weren't. Like when we went to that cafe last month, and we sat for hours, just talking, laughing. Or when we went to see that movie, and you bought me popcorn, and our hands kept brushing in the bucket. I wonder if you felt it too. That spark, that tension. Or if it was just me. You felt it too. So we were both just dancing around each other, too scared to say anything. We wasted so much time, didn't we? But I guess better late than never. And now we have all the time in the world to make up for it. To go on real dates. To hold hands without it being weird. To kiss without overthinking it. Not that we've kissed yet, but, you know, eventually. When it feels right. I'm not in a rush. I just want to be with you however that looks. All right, last box, and then we're officially done. This one's labeled random stuff, which is the most you thing ever. Let's see what treasures are inside. Oh, it's all your little knickknacks. Souvenirs from trips, gifts from friends, random things you've collected over the years. You're so sentimental, keeping all these little reminders of your life. I love that about you, how you hold on to memories, how you value the people and experiences that shaped you. I hope I'm one of those people, one of those experiences you'll want to remember. Okay, these can go wherever you want, maybe on a shelf or in a drawer for now. And that's it. We're done. All the important stuff is unpacked. You officially have a livable apartment. Congratulations. You're a real adult now, even though you still eat cereal for dinner sometimes, and forget to do laundry until you run out of clean socks. Some things never change. So, what do you say we order some food? I'm thinking pizza or Chinese, whatever you're in the mood for. And we can just sit here on the floor and talk and enjoy this moment. Our first evening together as a couple in your new place. I can't think of anywhere else I'd rather be. You're ordering pizza. Perfect. Extra cheese, obviously. You know me too well. While we're waiting for the food, can I just sit here with you, close like this? I know I've been hugging you a lot today, but I can't get enough. It's like, now that I know you feel the same way, now that I don't have to hold back anymore, I just want to be close to you all the time. Is that okay? Good, because I wasn't planning on moving anytime soon. You know, when I woke up this morning, I had no idea today would turn out like this. I thought I'd come over, help you unpack, maybe grab lunch, and then go home. Just another day, helping a friend. But then something shifted. I don't know what gave me the courage. Maybe it was being here, in this new space, this blank slate. Maybe it was realizing that if I didn't say something now, I might never get another chance. Whatever it was, I'm grateful. Because now, everything's different, in the best possible way. I keep thinking about the future, about all the little moments we'll have together. Morning coffee dates before work, late night phone calls when we can't sleep, weekend trips to nowhere in particular. All the things couples do that I've been dreaming about doing with you. And I know it won't always be easy. Long-distance relationships, even short ones, can be hard. But I'm willing to put in the work because you're worth it. We're worth it. The pizza should be here soon, and then we can eat and just relax. Maybe watch a movie or just talk. I don't care what we do, as long as we're together. You know, I was so nervous coming here today. My hands were shaking when I knocked on your door. Because part of me knew that today was going to change everything. That I couldn't keep hiding how I felt. Not anymore. And I'm so glad I didn't. I'm so glad I told you. Even though it was terrifying. Even though I thought you might not feel the same way. Taking that risk, it was worth it. I think this is the beginning of something really special. Something we'll look back on years from now and smile and remember this day, this moment, when everything changed, when we finally became what we were always meant to be, together. Okay, I need to stop being so emotional, or I'm going to cry again, and you're going to think I'm ridiculous, even though you already know I'm ridiculous, and you're choosing to be with me anyway. you must really like me. And I really like you too. More than like. I love you. I've said it 100 times in my head, but saying it out loud, to you, it feels different. It feels real. I love you. I'm in love with you, and I'm so happy we're finally doing this. So, thank you for giving me a chance, for feeling the same way, for being you. You're everything I've ever wanted, and I promise I'm going to do my best to make you happy every single day. Now, let's eat this pizza when it gets here and celebrate us. And tomorrow, I'll come back and we can finish decorating and make this place really feel like home. Together. Because that's what we do now. We do things together. As a couple, as partners, as whatever we want to be. I'm really happy right now, in this moment, with you, and I can't wait to see what comes next. But for now, let's just be here, in this moment, together. Perfect. I love you. Now, about that pizza, I'm starving. Come on, let's go wait by the door so we don't miss the delivery guy. And then we can finally relax and enjoy our first night as more than just friends. I think I'm going to like this new chapter with you by my side. Let's go together. Soft conversation, shared pizza, gentle laughter. Hours later, as the evening winds down, I should probably head home soon. It's getting late. But I don't want to leave. Not yet. Can I stay just a little longer? Just until you start unpacking your bedroom stuff? I want to make sure you have everything you need for tonight. And maybe, selfishly, I just want a few more minutes with you before I have to go back to my empty apartment and dream about today. You're going to walk me to my car, right? Good. I'd be disappointed if you didn't. That's very boyfriend behavior, making sure your girlfriend gets home safe. I'm going to be using that word a lot, girlfriend, just so you know, because I really like how it sounds. Okay, let me just help you set up your bed properly, and then I'll go. Here, these pillows go like this, and the blanket folds over here. There, perfect. Now you have a cozy place to sleep tonight. And tomorrow, when you wake up, you'll be in your new place, starting your new life. And I'll still be here, just a phone call away, ready to come over whenever you need me, or whenever you just want me here, because you miss me. Which I hope will be often. All right, I really should go now, before it gets too late. Walk me out, and maybe, if you want, you could give me a goodnight hug, or maybe more than a hug. I'll leave that up to you. Thank you for today, for everything, for letting me be part of this, for letting me in every way. I had the best time, even though we were just unpacking boxes, because I was with you, and that's all that matters. So, good night, I guess. I'll text you when I get home, and we can talk on the phone, if you're not too tired. And tomorrow, I'll see you again, and we can keep figuring out this whole us thing, one day at a time. Okay, I'm going now, before I change my mind and just stay here all night, even though that's very tempting. Good night. I love you. Sweet dreams. Think of me. I'll be thinking of you. See you tomorrow, boyfriend. Good night. Hey, sorry to bother you. I was wondering if you wanted some snacks. I made popcorn, and I know you like the extra butter kind, so I thought maybe. Oh, you're on a call right now. Right. Yeah. Of course you are. Sorry, I should have knocked louder. I just heard you talking and I thought, no, it's fine. I'll leave these here on your desk in case you get hungry later. Who's that you're talking to? Oh, a date. Cool. Cool. That's really great. I hope it's going well. I'll get out of your way then. Of course he's on a date. Why wouldn't he be? Hey, sorry, me again. I was just thinking, do you want some water or tea? I just made some chamomile and. Oh, you're still on your call. Right, of course you are. Dates don't just end in 5 minutes, unless they're really bad dates. But yours probably isn't bad. I mean, sorry, I'm rambling. I'll just put this water bottle here next to the popcorn. You know, in case you get thirsty. So, is it going well? The date? That's good. That's really good. You deserve someone nice. Someone who makes you smile like that. Even if it's not. Nothing. Just. I'll let you get back to it. Okay, so, fun story. I was cleaning the kitchen and I found those cookies you like, the chocolate chip ones from that bakery down the street. And I thought, maybe you'd want some, since you're just sitting there talking to your date, who you're having a great time with, apparently. I'm not interrupting too much, am I? I keep thinking of things you might need. It's kind of my job as your roommate, right? Making sure you're comfortable and happy, even when you're talking to other people. She seems nice, from what I can hear through the door. I mean, when I'm walking past, not like I'm listening or anything. That would be weird. Does she make you laugh? Like, really laugh? Just curious. Oh, that's nice. Well, I should probably let you two get back to you. Look happy. That's good. I'm glad you're happy. Even if. Nothing. Never mind. Hey, it's me again. I know. I promise this is the last time. I wanted to make sure you didn't need anything else before I go to bed. Oh, you're wrapping up? Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. It's getting pretty late. I'll wait out here in the hallway. Definitely not listening. Okay, that sounded weird. I mean, I'll be in my room. If you need anything, after your date ends. Okay, I'm going. Good luck with the rest of it. Your date ends. Hey, can I come back in? So, how did it go? Did you have a good time? That's great. I'm really happy for you. Are you going to see her again? Oh, second date. Wow, that's really great. Can I ask you something? And you have to be honest with me, okay? Why are you going on dates? I mean, I know that's a weird question. People go on dates. That's normal. But we have such a good time together, don't we? Like, we watch movies every Friday, and we cook dinner together, and we stay up way too late talking about random stuff. And you laugh at my jokes, even the stupid ones. And I know what kind of coffee you like, and how you take your eggs, and which side of the bed you prefer when we fall asleep watching TV. So I guess I'm just confused about why you'd want to go looking for something when I'm right here. Sorry, that came out wrong. I don't mean, I'm not trying to... Okay, I'm just going to say it. Because if I don't say it now, I'm going to lose my nerve. And I'll probably never say it. And I'll just have to watch you go on more dates, and I was jealous tonight. Like, really jealous. Every time I heard you laughing with her, every time you smiled at your screen like that, it felt like something was twisting in my chest. And I kept trying to convince myself it was fine, that I was just being a good friend, a supportive roommate. But I wasn't. I was looking for excuses to interrupt, to remind you I was here. Because the truth is, I don't want you going on dates with other people. I want you to look at me the way you were looking at that screen tonight. I want to be the one who makes you smile like that. I know this is probably really weird to hear, especially right after your date. And I'm sorry for the timing, I really am. But I've been feeling this way for a while now, and I didn't know how to tell you. Because you're my roommate and my friend, and I didn't want to make things awkward. But watching you tonight, preparing for that date, being so nervous and excited, I realized I couldn't just keep pretending I don't feel this way. Do you remember when we first moved in together? How we promised we'd always be honest with each other, no matter what? Well, I'm being honest now. I like you. More than a roommate. More than a friend. I like the way you hum when you're cooking, and how you always save me the last cookie even when you want it. I like how you know exactly when I need space and when I need company. I like falling asleep on the couch with you, waking up with your jacket draped over me because you didn't want to disturb me. I like how safe I feel around you, how easy everything is when we're together. And somewhere along the way, between movie nights and grocery shopping and fighting over the thermostat, I fell for you. You're not saying anything. That's probably bad, right? Did I just completely ruin our friendship? Because I can take it back, sort of. I mean, not really. You can't unfeel feelings, but I can pretend tonight never happened if you want. I can go back to being just your roommate who brings you snacks and watches you go on dates with other people. Please say something. Anything. Even if it's just to tell me I'm being ridiculous. Wait, what did you just... You felt it too? You've noticed the thing between us? Then why didn't you say anything? You didn't want to ruin the friendship either? We're both idiots, aren't we? So you agreed to that date because you thought I only saw you as a friend? And I've been going crazy thinking you didn't feel the same way. Come here. Closer. I need to make sure this is real. That you're actually saying what I think you're saying. You really like me too? Okay. This is happening. So, what does this mean for us? because I don't think I can go back to just being your friend now. Not after knowing you feel this way too. I want to try this with you. Actually try, not just wonder what if. I want to be the person you come home to, the one you tell about your day. I want good morning texts and actual dates, not just accidental couch cuddles. I want you to be mine. Is that too much? Am I being too intense? I've been holding this in for so long, and now that it's out, I can't seem to stop. Tell me what you're thinking, please. You want that too? Oh, thank God. I was worried I was about to scare you off completely. Can I tell you something else? Something I probably shouldn't admit, but I'm already being honest, so... Tonight, when you were getting ready for your date, I almost knocked on your door to tell you not to go. I almost said I was feeling sick or that I needed help with something, anything to keep you here. Because the thought of you sitting here, smiling at someone else, it made me feel like I was losing something I never actually had. And I know that's selfish. I know I had no right to feel that way, but I couldn't help it. I've spent the last few months watching you, memorizing little things, like how you always stretch right when you wake up, and how you make that face when you're concentrating on something difficult, how you sing in the shower when you think I can't hear you. I know you better than I've ever known anyone, and somehow that just made me fall harder. I don't want to share you. Is that okay to say? I know we're just starting this, whatever this is, but I already know. I don't want anyone else looking at you the way I do. Listen to me. I sound possessive. I promise I'm not usually like this. It's just, you make me feel things I didn't know I could feel. So, about that second date, you're going to cancel it, right? Good, because you're mine now, and I take very good care of what's mine. I can't believe you made me so jealous tonight. Do you have any idea how hard it was, standing outside your door, listening to you laugh with her, knowing I should just go to my room, but not being able to? I was pathetic, coming in every 5 minutes with random excuses. You knew what I was doing, didn't you? Of course you did. And you just let me keep embarrassing myself. That's kind of mean, you know that? But I guess I deserved it, for not being brave enough to tell you sooner. I'm going to make up for lost time, though, starting right now. I'm going to be the best girlfriend you've ever had. Not that you've had many, from what you've told me, but still, I'm going to make you so happy. You won't even remember why you thought dating apps were a good idea. Can I stay here tonight? In your room? I don't want to go back to mine, now that everything's different. We don't have to do anything. I just want to be close to you, the way we are on movie nights, but knowing it means something now. Knowing that when I wake up tomorrow, this will still be real. Move over. Make room for me. There, that's better. You're so warm. I always notice that, even when we'd fall asleep on the couch, how warm you are, how safe I feel next to you. I used to pretend I was more tired than I actually was, just so I'd have an excuse to stay close. I'm really glad you went on that date tonight. I know that sounds weird, but if you hadn't, I might never have realized how much it would hurt. and I might never have been brave enough to tell you the truth. So, thank you for making me jealous enough to finally say something. This feels right, doesn't it? Being here, together, like this. It feels like everything just clicked into place. Like all those months of living together, of getting to know each other, of becoming best friends. It was all leading to this moment. I don't think I've ever been this happy. Although, I should probably apologize in advance. I'm going to be a very clingy girlfriend. You're basically stuck with me now. No more personal space, no more privacy. I'm going to be in your room all the time, stealing your hoodies, eating your snacks, just like I already do. But now I have an excuse. Hey, look at me. I mean it when I say you're mine now. No more dating apps, no more first dates with strangers, just us, figuring this out together. Is that okay? Good, because I don't think I could handle watching you with anyone else. Not now, not after this. You know what the funny part is? Everyone else probably saw this coming. I bet our friends have been waiting for us to figure it out. All those times they'd make comments about us acting like a couple, and we'd just laugh it off. Turns out they were right all along. I'm going to kiss you now. Is that okay? I've been wanting to for so long. Just stay still. That was even better than I imagined. And trust me, I've imagined it a lot. We should have done this months ago. But I guess good things are worth the wait, right? I'm getting sleepy, but I don't want to close my eyes, because then I can't look at you. That sounded less creepy in my head. I just mean, I want to remember this exact moment when everything changed. When we stopped being just roommates, just friends, and became this, whatever this is. I think it's something really special. Okay, I really need to sleep now. Today was a lot, emotionally, in the best way possible. But my brain is tired from all the feelings. Will you hold me while we fall asleep? I promise I won't steal all the blankets. Okay, I probably will, but you already knew that about me. Perfect. This is perfect. You're perfect. And you're mine. I'll see you in the morning, okay? When we wake up, and none of this is a dream. And we get to figure out what breakfast looks like when you're dating your roommate. Probably the same as always, but better. Everything's better now. Good night. I love you. Is it too soon to say that? Whatever. I said it. You can process it in the morning. Sleep well, mine. Tomorrow, I'll make you breakfast, and we can talk about everything. But tonight, just stay close. Don't let go. I'm so happy. Hey, you. Come in, come in. I'm so glad you actually came. I know I was kind of vague when I asked you over tonight, but I wanted to surprise you. So, surprise, I made dinner for us. Just the two of us. Is that okay? I mean, of course it's okay. You're already here. I've been planning this for weeks. And now that you're actually standing in my doorway, I'm realizing how nervous I am. Here, let me take your jacket. There we go. You can just make yourself comfortable. The dining room is right through there. I'll be there in just a second. I just need to check on everything one more time. Okay, you can do this. You've been cooking all day. The food is ready. He's here. Everything is going exactly as planned. So why does it feel like my heart is about to beat out of my chest? Sorry for making you wait. I just wanted to make sure everything was perfect. Go ahead, sit down, anywhere you want. I'll bring everything out. I hope you're hungry because I might have made a little too much. I wasn't sure what you'd like best, so I kind of made a few different things. There's pasta and garlic bread and salad, and I even attempted to make that dessert you mentioned liking a few months ago. I wrote down the recipe and everything, watched like 3 different videos. I really hope it turned out okay. Here, this is for you. The pasta has that cream sauce you always order when we go out. I asked the waiter for tips last time, and he actually told me a few tricks. And the garlic bread is fresh, still warm. I hope you like it. I know it's not fancy or anything, but I wanted to make something that felt special, you know? Something that wasn't just us grabbing takeout like we usually do. You're staring at me. Is something wrong? Do I have flour on my face or something? I was baking earlier and I kept getting it everywhere. No? Then why are you... Oh, you're just looking at me. That's okay. I just wasn't expecting it. So, go ahead, try it. I want to know what you think. You're really taking your time with that first bite. Is that good or bad? I can't tell. Your face isn't giving anything away, and it's kind of terrifying. Oh, thank God. You like it? Really? I'm so relieved. I've been worried about this all day, kept tasting everything and second-guessing myself. My roommate said I was being ridiculous, that I was overthinking it, but I wanted it to be good for you. I'm glad you're here. I know I already said that, but I mean it. It's been too long since we've done something like this, just the two of us. Lately, it feels like we're always in a group or meeting up for quick coffee between classes, and I missed you. Is that weird to say? We see each other all the time, but I still missed you. Here, let me pour you some wine. I got that kind you mentioned liking from that little shop near campus. The owner remembered you when I asked, said you have good taste. He's right. You do. So, how was your week? I know we texted a bit, but I want to hear about it, properly. Did that project you were worried about turn out okay? Yeah? I knew it would. You always stress about these things and then they turn out great. You're too hard on yourself sometimes. I wish you could see yourself the way I see you. Which is really, never mind. I just mean, you're doing great, that's all. You're looking at me like that again, like you're trying to figure something out. Is there something on your mind? You can tell me. You know that, right? We tell each other everything. Well, almost everything. There are some things I haven't been able to say. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm scared. Sorry, that probably sounds cryptic. I'm not trying to be mysterious or anything. Sometimes I start to say something and then I lose my nerve. And then the moment passes and I tell myself I'll say it next time, but next time comes and I still can't. Do you ever feel like that? Like there's something you want to say, but the words get stuck? Here, let me get you more bread. You've barely touched yours, and I made so much. I'm glad you're enjoying it, really. I was so nervous about tonight, about whether you'd even want to come over for dinner. When I texted you, I almost deleted the message like 5 times before I finally sent it. My thumb was literally hovering over the screen, debating. What if he thinks this is weird? What if he's busy? What if he says no? But you said yes, and now you're here. And I'm trying to act normal, but I feel like I'm failing miserably. You're being sweet about it, though, pretending you don't notice how awkward I'm being. Thank you for that, for always being patient with me, even when I'm like this. Are you finished? With your plate? Here, let me take it. I'll bring out dessert in a bit, but first let me just clean up a little. You don't have to help, really. You're my guest. Just sit there and relax. I'll handle it. Okay. If you insist. You can bring those glasses to the kitchen. Careful, the counter's a bit messy. I kind of destroyed the kitchen while cooking. There's flour everywhere, and I think I spilled sauce at least twice. I'm not usually this chaotic, I swear. I was just distracted, thinking about tonight, about you coming over, about whether everything would turn out okay. You can just set those by the sink. I'll wash them in a minute. You're standing really close. I can feel you right behind me. It's making it hard to focus. I'm trying to rinse this plate, but my hands are shaking. Why are my hands shaking? I know why. I know exactly why. It's because you're here, in my space, and it's just us, and I keep thinking about things I shouldn't be thinking about. Could you hand me that towel? The blue one, right there? Thank you. Our hands touched. That was just for a second, but I'm being ridiculous. We've known each other for years. We've touched plenty of times. Hugs and high fives and all of that. But somehow tonight it feels different. Everything feels different tonight. I need to tell you something. I've been trying to find the right time all evening, and I keep chickening out, but I can't keep pretending. The reason I invited you here tonight, the reason I spent all day cooking and cleaning and making everything perfect, it wasn't just because I wanted to have dinner with my friend. It was because I've been feeling, God, why is this so hard? I had a whole speech planned. I practiced it in the mirror this morning. But now that you're actually here, looking at me like that, I can't remember any of it. All I can think is, I like you. I really, really like you. More than a friend. More than I should probably like someone who's supposed to be just my best friend. I like you in the way that makes me think about you constantly, in the way that makes my heart race when I see your name on my phone, in the way that makes me want to be closer to you than is strictly appropriate for friendship. I've liked you for months now, maybe longer. I don't even know when it started exactly. One day you were just my friend, and then suddenly you were more. And I've been terrified to tell you, because what if you don't feel the same way? What if this ruins everything between us? But I couldn't keep it inside anymore. Every time we hang out, every time you smile at me or laugh at something I said, or just exist near me, it gets harder to pretend. So tonight I thought, maybe if I made you dinner, if I created this moment, I could finally be brave enough to say it. And now I have, and you're just staring at me, and I don't know what that means. Are you upset? Please say something, anything. The silence is killing me. Wait, what? You feel the same way? You've been feeling the same way? For how long? Months? You've liked me for months and you didn't say anything either? We're both idiots, aren't we? But we're idiots who like each other. Come here. Please, I need to be closer to you. Just let me. Your hands are on my waist. Is this okay? Can I? You're hugging me. You're actually hugging me, and it feels so different from every other time. I can feel your heartbeat. It's racing just as fast as mine. We're both nervous, both overwhelmed, but this feels right, doesn't it? I don't want to let go. I've wanted to be this close to you for so long, and now that I finally am, I never want it to end. You're pulling back a little, but you're not letting go completely. Your hands are still on my waist, and you're looking at me with those eyes. The way you're looking at me right now, it's making my heart do things. Are you going to... Oh, you kissed me. You actually kissed me. That was my first kiss with you, and it was perfect. I'm probably blushing so hard right now. I can feel how hot my face is. Can we do that again? I need to make sure that was real, that I didn't imagine it. Please? Come here. That one was even better. You're smiling. I can feel you smiling against my lips. I'm smiling too. I can't help it. This is really happening, isn't it? We should probably move to somewhere more comfortable. The kitchen isn't exactly romantic. Not that I'm saying this needs to be romantic. I mean, it already is, but I'm rambling again. Come on, the couch is more comfortable than standing here. Here, sit with me. No, closer than that. I want to be able to touch you. Is that okay? I've spent so long keeping distance, being appropriate, and now I don't have to anymore. Let me just... There. Now I can rest against you. Your arm around me feels natural, like it belongs there. I could get used to this. Tell me this is real. Tell me you really like me, that you really want this. I need to hear you say it again. I need to know I didn't dream all of this. You do. You really do. I still can't believe it. All this time, I was so scared of ruining our friendship, and you were thinking the same thing. We wasted so much time being afraid. But we're here now, and that's what matters. Can I ask you something? When did you know? When did you realize you liked me as more than a friend? Really? That long ago? I think for me it was that night we stayed up talking until sunrise. Do you remember? We were supposed to study, but we ended up just talking about everything. And at some point I looked at you and thought, I never want this to end. I never want to stop talking to you, being near you, seeing you smile. And then I realized, oh no, I'm in love with him. Wait, I didn't mean to say that out loud. That just slipped out. But it's true. I do. I love you. I know it's soon to say that. I know we just confessed to liking each other, but I can't take it back now, and I don't want to, because it's true. I love you. I've loved you for a while now. And hearing you say you love me too, That's the best thing I've ever heard. Come closer. I want to kiss you again. I don't think I'll ever get tired of kissing you. Every time we kiss, it feels like everything else disappears. Like it's just you and me and nothing else matters. Your hand is in my hair. That feels nice. I like when you touch me like that, gentle and careful, like I'm something precious. I want to stay like this forever, just curled up with you, feeling safe and warm and loved. You make me feel so loved. Even before tonight, even when we were just friends, you always made me feel special, like I mattered, like my thoughts and feelings were important to you. That's part of why I fell for you, because you've always treated me like I was worth something. And now I get to be yours. That sounds nice, being yours. Does that mean you're mine too? Good, because I don't plan on sharing. I'm getting sleepy. All the nervousness and excitement from today is catching up to me. But I don't want tonight to end. I don't want you to leave. Would it be too much to ask if you stayed? Just to hold me while I fall asleep? I promise I'll behave. I don't want to let go of you yet. You will? You'll stay? Thank you. Here, let's get more comfortable. You can lean back, and I'll just curl up right here against you. Perfect. This is perfect. I can hear your heartbeat. It's steady and calming. I feel so safe with you, like nothing bad could happen as long as you're here. Tomorrow morning, when we wake up, everything will be different. We won't be just friends anymore. We'll be together. That's going to take some getting used to, but I can't wait. I can't wait to tell people you're my boyfriend, to hold your hand in public, to kiss you whenever I want. I can't wait for all of it. My eyes are getting heavy. Will you still be here when I wake up? Promise me. Okay, I believe you. Good night, my love. Thank you for tonight, for being brave enough to feel the same way, for giving us a chance. I love you so much. Sleep well. I'll be right here in your arms where I belong. And tomorrow we'll wake up together and figure out what comes next. But for now, just hold me and let me drift off, knowing I'm finally yours. Sweet dreams, baby. I'll see you in the morning. This is everything I've ever wanted. You're everything I've ever wanted. Good night. I love you. Hey, you. I just heard. Can I come in? I know it's late. I know you probably just want to be alone right now. But I couldn't stop thinking about you, and I had to see you. Please, just let me in. I promise I won't make it worse. I need to make sure you're okay. Thank you. Come here. Sit down with me. Just here on the couch. Yeah, just like that. You don't have to say anything yet. I'm not here to make you talk. I'm here, okay? I'm here. and I'm not going anywhere tonight. I brought tea, your favorite, chamomile with honey. I know you always drink this when you're stressed, so I thought maybe it would help. Here, take it. It's still warm. Just hold it for now if you don't want to drink it yet. There, that's good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry this happened. I know it hurts right now. I know you probably feel like everything just fell apart. And I know there's nothing I can say that's going to make that pain go away instantly. But I need you to hear me when I say this. You're going to be okay. I know it doesn't feel like it right now. I know it feels like the world just ended. But you're going to be okay. And I'm going to be right here with you while you heal. Every single step. I'm not leaving. Do you want to talk about it? Or do you just want to sit here quietly for a while? Either way is fine. Whatever you need, I'm here for it. You want to talk? Okay. I'm listening. Take your time. There's no rush. We have all night. She said what? She said she hasn't been happy for months, and she just didn't tell you? God, that's not fair. That's not fair to you at all. You deserve to know. You deserved a chance to fix things, or at least to understand what was happening. But she just ended it, just like that. No warning, no real explanation, just done? I'm so sorry. That must have felt like being blindsided. Like you were standing on solid ground and suddenly the floor just disappeared underneath you. How are you feeling right now? And I mean really feeling. Not the brave face you probably put on for everyone else today. Just, how are you? Really? Yeah, I thought so. You look exhausted, like you've been crying for hours. And honestly, that's okay. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to be a mess right now. This is a big deal. This is someone you loved. Someone you thought you'd be with for a long time. And now that's just gone. It's okay to grieve that. Even if she's the one who ended it, even if part of you is angry, you're still allowed to feel sad about it, losing what you had. Or what you thought you had. Here, drink some tea. Just a little bit. I promise it'll help. Good. That's good. Now, I want you to listen to me for a second, okay? I know this hurts. I know you're in pain. But I need you to know something. This breakup, it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're unlovable, or that you failed, or that you're not good enough. Sometimes people just aren't right for each other, even when we want them to be. And sometimes the other person just doesn't see what they have until it's too late. But that's on her, not on you. You are kind and thoughtful and so caring. You've always been that way for as long as I've known you. And anyone who can't see that, anyone who takes that for granted, they don't deserve you. I'm sorry. I know that probably sounds harsh, and I know you still have feelings for her. But I can't stand here and watch you blame yourself for something that isn't your fault. You did everything right. You were there for her. You listened to her. You supported her. And if that wasn't enough for her, then maybe she just wasn't the right person. I know that's hard to hear right now. I know you're not ready to think about it that way yet. And that's okay. You don't have to be ready. You just have to let yourself feel what you're feeling, and let me be here with you while you do. Come here. Lean against me. Just rest your head on my shoulder, like this. Yeah, there. Is that okay? Are you comfortable? Good. Just breathe with me, slowly, in and out. Feel my hand on your back. Feel how steady it is, how I'm not going anywhere. You're safe here. You're allowed to fall apart, and I'll hold you together until you're ready to stand on your own again. I've got you. I promise. I've got you. You know, I have to be honest with you about something. I never really liked her. I know I never said anything. I didn't want to make things weird or put you in a difficult position, but I never thought she treated you the way you deserved to be treated. Like, do you remember that time you planned that whole surprise weekend for her birthday? You spent weeks planning it, booked that cabin, made reservations at her favorite restaurant, and then she got upset because it wasn't exactly what she had in mind? She didn't even thank you. She just complained the whole time. And you apologized. You tried to make it better. You spent the whole weekend trying to fix something that wasn't even. Broken. That wasn't fair to you. Or that time she forgot your birthday entirely, and then when you mentioned it, she got defensive and made it about how stressed she was. You just let it go. You said it was fine, but I saw your face that day. You were hurt, really hurt, and you didn't feel like you were allowed to be. I hated that. I hated watching you shrink yourself down to make space for someone who didn't appreciate what she had. I'm sorry if that's too much, if that's not what you want to hear right now. I've been holding that in for so long, and now that it's over, I can't keep pretending I didn't notice. You deserve someone who sees you, really sees you, and celebrates you, and makes you feel like you're the most important person in their world. Because you are, to the people who actually care about you. You're important to me. You've always been important to me. More than you probably realize. Can I tell you something? Something I've been too scared to say for a really long time. I don't know if tonight is the right time. I don't want to make this about me, but I feel like if I don't say it now, I might never say it. I've been in love with you for years. There, I said it. I know this is probably the last thing you want to hear right now, and I'm sorry if the timing is awful, but I couldn't keep it inside anymore. Not after tonight, not after watching you hurt like this over someone who never deserved you in the first place. I've been in love with you since we were juniors in high school, maybe even before that. I remember the exact moment I realized it. We were studying together in the library. You were helping me with calculus, and you were so patient, so kind, even though I kept making the same mistakes over and over. And you smiled at me and said, "It's okay, we'll figure it out together." And something just clicked inside me, like, oh no, I'm in love with my best friend. And I panicked because I didn't want to ruin what we had. I didn't want to lose you. So I kept it to myself. I buried it down, and I told myself it would go away eventually. But it didn't. It just got stronger and stronger until it felt like it was consuming me. And then you started dating her, and I thought, okay, this is it. I missed my chance. I waited too long. So I tried to be happy for you. I tried to be supportive. I smiled and said all the right things. But inside I was breaking. Every single day. Every time you talked about her, every time you lit up when you saw her, Every time you chose her over hanging out with me, it hurt. It hurt so much. But I couldn't say anything because you were happy, or at least I thought you were. And I didn't want to be selfish. I didn't want to ruin your happiness just because I was in pain. So I stayed close. I stayed your best friend. And I told myself that being in your life in any capacity was better than not being in your life at all. But tonight, when I heard what happened, when I heard that she broke your heart, my first thought wasn't, oh no, he must be devastated. My first thought was, finally he's free. And then I immediately felt guilty for thinking that, because I know you're hurting, and I never wanted you to hurt. But I also felt this tiny, terrible spark of hope. Hope that maybe, just maybe, now that she's gone, you might finally see me. Really see me. Not just as your best friend, but as someone who's been here all along. Someone who's loved you through everything. Someone who would never, ever take you for granted. I know I shouldn't be saying this right now. I know you need time to heal, and I'm not asking you to love me back. I'm not asking you to feel anything you're not ready to feel. I needed you to know the truth. Because I've spent so many years hiding it, pretending it wasn't there, and I'm tired. I'm so tired of pretending. So there it is, the whole truth, laid out in front of you. I'm in love with you. I've been in love with you for years, and I don't think I'm ever going to stop. And if that scares you, if that makes things weird between us, if you need space after tonight, I'll understand. I'll give you whatever you need. But I couldn't let another day go by without you knowing how I feel. Even if it's the worst possible timing, even if you're not ready to hear it, even if it changes everything. You deserve to know that someone loves you, really, truly loves you, exactly as you are. And that someone is me. You're not saying anything. Are you okay? Did I just make everything worse? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Not tonight. Not when you're already hurting. Please say something. Anything. Wait, are you crying? Oh no. Oh, sweetheart, come here. Come here. Let me hold you. It's okay. It's okay to cry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I couldn't keep it inside anymore. What? What are you trying to say? You felt it too? You've known? This whole time? You've known how I felt. And you felt the same way? Then why didn't you ever say anything? You were scared. You didn't want to lose me either. So you stayed quiet and tried to move on. And that's why you started dating her? Because you thought I didn't feel the same way. Oh, we're both idiots, aren't we? We've been dancing around each other for years, both of us too scared to say anything. Both of us convinced the other person didn't feel the same way. And now we've wasted so much time. But we're here now, right? We're here, and we're finally being honest, and maybe that's what matters. Can I ask you something? Do you still feel that way? Even after everything that just happened tonight? even after the breakup? Or is this just emotions running high, grief mixing with nostalgia, and tomorrow you'll wake up and regret this conversation? You're sure? You're absolutely sure? You're saying you've always loved me, that she was never really the right person, that you were just trying to fill a space that was always meant to be mine. And now that it's over, now that you're free, you want to try? You want to see what we could be together? I don't know what to say. Actually, that's a lie. I know exactly what to say. Yes, 1,000 times yes. I want this. I want you. I've wanted you for so long, I can barely remember what it felt like to not want you. But I also want to do this right. I don't want to be the rebound. I don't want to be the person you run to just because you're hurting and I'm here. I want to be the person you choose when you're healed, when you're whole again, when you're ready to love someone the way they deserve to be loved. So here's what I'm thinking. Let's take this slow, okay? Let's give you time to process everything that just happened, time to grieve, time to heal. And I'll be right here, just like I always have been, supporting you, caring for you, loving you. And when you're ready, when you've had time to really think about what you want, what you need, then we'll talk about this again, and we'll figure out what comes next, together. Does that sound okay? Good. But just so we're clear, just so there's no confusion, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not giving up on this, on us. I'm giving you space to breathe, to heal, to become yourself again, because I don't want you to love me out of convenience, or loneliness, or fear of being alone. I want you to love me because you choose to, because you can't imagine your life without me, because I make you happy the way you've always made me happy. Come here, closer. Let me hold you properly. There, that's better. Can you feel my heartbeat? It's racing. It's been racing since the moment I walked in here tonight. Because being close to you like this, knowing how you feel, knowing that there's a chance for us, it's everything I've ever wanted. And also the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced. Funny how those two things can exist at the same time, isn't it? You're shaking. Are you cold? Or are you just overwhelmed? Probably both, huh? Here, let me grab that blanket, the soft one you always keep on the back of the couch. There, let me wrap it around both of us so we can just stay like this for a while. Better? You know, I've imagined this moment so many times, in so many different ways. Sometimes I imagined you showing up at my door in the rain, telling me you just realized you loved me, asking me to give you a chance. Other times, I imagined us at a party, slow dancing, and you just lean down and kiss me, and that would be it. We'd finally be together. But this is different from anything I imagined. This is messier, more complicated, more real. And somehow that makes it even more meaningful. Because this isn't some perfect fairy tale moment. This is real life, with all its pain and confusion and imperfect timing. And we're choosing each other anyway, despite all of that. Or we're going to choose each other when the time is right. For now, for tonight, can we just be here, like this? Can we just hold each other and breathe and let the world fade away for a little while? Good, because I don't want to be anywhere else right now. There's nowhere else I'd rather be than right here with you, keeping you safe, keeping you warm. You're not alone. You're never going to be alone, not as long as I'm here. I know tonight was supposed to be about comforting you after the breakup, about being your friend, about helping you through the pain. And I still want to do that. I still want to be whatever you need me to be. But I also can't pretend anymore. I can't pretend I don't love you. I can't pretend my heart doesn't break every time you hurt. I can't pretend I don't want to be more than just your friend. So I'm going to be here for you, as your friend, as your person, as someone who loves you more than anything. And when you're ready, when you've healed, when you can look at me and see a future instead of just a comfort, then we'll take that next step together. But until then, I'm just going to hold you and remind you that you're loved and that everything is going to be okay. Because it is. It's going to be okay. You're going to heal from this. You're going to be stronger, and you're going to find happiness again. And maybe, just maybe, that happiness will include me. Are you getting sleepy? Your breathing is slowing down. Your body is getting heavier against mine. That's good. That's really good. You need rest. You need to let your mind turn off for a while. Let your body relax. Let yourself drift. I'll stay right here. I promise. I'm not going anywhere. Even if you fall asleep, I'll be here, keeping watch, making sure you're okay. Just close your eyes. Let yourself sink into this feeling, the warmth of the blanket, the sound of my voice, the steady rhythm of my breathing. Let everything else fade away. The breakup, the pain, the confusion, all of it. Just for tonight, just for now, let it all go. You're safe. You're cared for. You're loved. And tomorrow we'll figure out what comes next. But tonight you just need to rest. I've got you. I promise. I've got you. Sleep well, sweetheart. I'll be right here when you wake up. And maybe when you open your eyes tomorrow, things will feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more hopeful. Because you'll remember that you're not alone, that you never have to be alone again. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I love you. I've always loved you, and I always will. Sweet dreams.